We just got our blood work done.
Yeah, we did.
And our doctors asked us, what are we doing to have such great blood work?
Yeah. And you know what we told them?
ProCare!
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we told them like, yeah, we take ProCare every day because they have a multivitamin that you can just take one a day.
Yes, exactly. They have a capsule and a chewable form. And not only do they have vitamins, but they also have calcium chews.
Oh my God, they're so good.
They're so delicious. It's like our own little sweet treat for the end of the night.
It really is because they have the dark chocolate and they have the cinnamon roll.
Yes, and I love the salted caramel and the dinner mint.
Alrighty, we'll go to procarenow.com
and use code OSLP at checkout to save some money. You guys ask us all the time, what is our favorite protein powder?
Yeah, literally, we see this question every day.
And the answer is always
Devotion! Yeah. Oh my goodness. I even used it this morning to make my own sweet treat for nighttime because it's just a brownie batter pudding. And you literally just use 1 scoop and then milk or water.
And then I use it every morning in my coffee. It's so delicious. Oh my God. I want one right now thinking of it.
Seriously, it's 20 grams of protein. So go get yours now at devotionnutrition.com.
And use code OSLP to save some money. So
asinine. That's what it means.
Asinine.
Asinine.
Yeah, you're so fucking asinine. God.
What? I've never had an STD. I'll talk about it.
Neither have I. I would rather not have one at all. So,
well, you're single. Well, not single, but you're with Zach. So as long as you're with him, you're fine. If you leave, you might have to get some tests done.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Oh, Lord almighty.
I know.
Okay.
It's been a day, ladies. It's been a day.
It's been a long day. Okay.
Let me count us down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I have to burp. Nope. I'm good.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, OSLP family! Yeah.
Welcome. I was waiting for you to say it. You always say welcome after.
Oh, crap. I do. Welcome.
Okay. There it is. Okay. You are listening to our Sleeve Life podcast, and this is Kelly.
This is Mel.
And of course, as we start out every episode, we want to say we are going to be coming to a city near you.
Yeah, we're coming near you.
We have two, actually, this
Three.
is the big announcement.
Yeah.
We now have 3 places that we are going to be in March and April.
That's right.
And the first one is going to be
Vegas, baby.
Yeah. We are going to the WLSFA conference. And we will be there hanging out with everybody all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We're super excited.
I'm so stoked.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked.
We just got the word yesterday.
And we get to hang out with the real Barry boss. So
yeah.
I'm so stoked.
Which I don't even think she knows yet.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't. I mean, I was going to text her.
So excited. She's going to be awesome.
I know.
And we are going to be supporting a really, really cool foundation. The WLSFA is they help people get surgery.
Yes.
They're really passionate about weight loss surgery and how much it does for somebody, and not everybody can afford it.
No.
And so that's where they come in. It is a fantastic organization.
Yeah, we did a walk for them.
We did.
Yeah, and we earned almost 1 full surgery. We were only off by like $50.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it was really cool.
We were super stoked about that.
Which we'll probably end up doing again this year.
Oh yeah. Of course. Gotta support our peeps.
Yes.
And
then we go to Austin.
That's right.
We're going to Texas.
And we've never been to Texas, so this is going to be so much fun.
No. And so if you are in either of these cities, the Vegas one, go to WLSFA.org.
Yes.
Purchase your tickets there.
Mm-hmm.
It is, like I said, I've got burps today. Jesus.
Yeah, damn girl.
They've got their tickets on there. It's an all weekend thing at a resort. It's going to be
Is that linked
fabulous.
on our website?
It is not, because we just had it.
And so it will just be on our website. So to make it easier for you fellas and jets and ladies.
Yeah. It'll be on our events page. And if you haven't checked out our events page, it's on our website, oursleevelifepodcast.com.
That's right.
And then Austin and San Diego.
Sunny San Diego.
Yes. They're both going to be run by Diaries. It is her spring live podcast tour. So we are going to be at both of those events, and you can get those tickets on our website. The links are there, or you can go to barrydiaries.com.
Yeah, and they're only $35.
Yes,
So
very reasonable.
come hang out
very
with us.
reasonable. And then if you have been living under a rock, you may not know this, but we have a Patreon.
We do. Patreon.com/OSLP.
And we have the world's best patrons. And also on there, you can get early release of videos, early release of episodes,
Exclusive videos.
Because
our patrons get their own series.
They
It's
do.
just us hanging out, talking
do.
about random shit that happens throughout the week.
Yes. And also we have the world's best support group on there. We don't like the term loser's bench.
No, we don't like the word loser.
We have changed that to winner's bench. So we have our winner's bench support group. We call them our benchies, and they are fabulous. They're supportive. They are positive. It is just a fantastic place to be.
Well, and they're fun, and they tell you how it's like one of our girls has autoimmune diseases like you too, and she's going through some flares lately. And that's the deal, is like she needed to, like, she talked about it and helped her by us talking with her and like us supporting her and telling her things that she can do, and then not to be so hard on herself, because she was starting to be really hard on herself. So like that's what we're there for. So definitely come hang out with us. Pick that benchy tier, man.
Yes. And then if you don't be a patron, which I don't know why you wouldn't be. But if you want to watch these videos, where do they go, Mel?
Yeah, so a free way to support your girls is going to YouTube. If you don't know what YouTube is, what's wrong with you?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Go to YouTube. I watch a lot of my podcasts now on YouTube instead of listening, just audio. So go over there. You just type in our Life podcast, real simple. And we pop up, you hit the bell, hit the subscribe button. And on these videos drop every week. So every Tuesday you get a brand new video. You're just 1 week behind from everybody else because everybody else gets those first.
Yep. Our patrons do.
That's right.
Okay. Well, that is our housekeeping for this episode.
That's right.
And now we finally get to the meat of the show.
I know.
And introduce. I mean, you guys have seen these ladies before.
Yep.
They are a part of our Bariatric Diaries. And welcome, Patty and Michelle. We're so excited.
The sisters. I love them.
Thank you. We're so happy to be here. So glad to see you guys.
Yeah. And let's just start out with, how far along are you guys?
Yes.
So I went first for my surgery. So I am about 9 months out right now.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Michelle went first. So she's about 9 months and I'm just 5 weeks behind her. So I'm coming right up by 8 months.
That's crazy. I got chills.
I know. This is nuts.
That's so crazy.
Last time we got to talk to them, they were only a couple months out.
Yes.
From surgery.
Yes.
So
now we get to hear more about the journey.
Seriously. So where we left off last time, as far as I can remember, you guys were just tiptoeing into like solid foods. So how's it been? What's going on? Give us all the deets.
Oh my gosh, where do we start? It's like a short time and it feels like a long time all at once.
Right.
I mean, I'll go first. For me, obviously we're in a place now where we're acclimated, right? And we're not eating everything, obviously, but trying to keep protein at the forefront.
Yes.
Absolutely. Getting that water in every day, but then also trying to settle into a normal routine that is, on point, but also not like crazy restrictive.
So what does your intake look like? Are you able to balance the food, like the protein and the water, all like easily, or is it still hard, or how does that work?
I mean, for me, it's not hard, right? Because my stomach is at a place where it's not so restrictive that I'm struggling to get my minimum protein in, or I'm struggling to get my minimum water in. I can easily do that every day, and don't really struggle doing that at all.
That's
Michelle?
awesome.
No. Hard is not a word I'd use to describe this. Really, it's been wonderful.
Oh.
Yeah. I think we're both people that actually kind of thrive when we have like sort of a plan to stick to.
Okay.
So I think we're both still, really conscientious about our surgeon's plan for us and the plan that they gave us. And for the most part, we stick pretty closely to that. But it's a matter of, experimenting with some different foods that can fulfill that protein or can fulfill, whatever you're trying to do that maybe you haven't had before. I know for me, like I keep trying to have a little bit of Greek yogurt, and I'll just tell you, ladies, it's just not an option.
No,
Oh,
why?
no.
Is it not settling well?
So we're just going to put that on the shelf for a little bit again, but just trying to experiment a little bit to get a little bit of variety, but while staying on point and staying, within the directions that our doctor and dietitians have given us.
Which I love to hear, because so many people are not focused on what their surgeon gave them. They kind of are like, I know better type of thing. And so hearing that both of you are so, adamant about following the rules the way they're supposed to be, because there's a reason for that. It makes me happy to know.
Well, yeah, because like those rules are there for the reason for you to feel healthy. Like, so if you guys are feeling like you're doing really well and feeling good about it, it's probably because you are like on top of it. What does like a normal day of food look like for you guys?
I am addicted to dive bars.
Okay.
Oh, they're so good.
If there was like a dive bar AA or something, I'd have to be the first one there. But so I have that in the morning with my pills and whatnot. And
what's your favorite one?
Oh, salted caramel.
Oh, all right.
That's the only one. I ordered them by the like big box fulls.
Nice. Nice.
Completely hooked. It's ridiculous. But my lunch is, some type of small meat, whether that usually just a leftover from the night before and maybe some cheese.
Okay.
And dinner is just whatever we're having. I don't really stick to anything too stringent. I just try to eat what other people are eating, but just less of it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't fit there. But I mean, if everybody's having pizza, I'll have the toppings of pizza, it's fine, no big deal. I don't want to be that person that's, sitting there, oh, I can't have that. I can't have that. I can't have that. That's not the way I want to live my life. It's, I can have what everybody else is having. I just can't have as much.
Yeah, and it's just different. It's just a little different. Yeah. When I hear those people, it drives me bonkers. And I'm sorry for any of you that are listening that are like that, but it's like, stop telling me what you can't have and just either tell me what you can have or eat what you can have and shut the hell up.
I was one of those dreaded people. I will fully admit, I was the one that was like, I can't have that. Nope, I can't have that. Nope. I can have this and this. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah. Well, we learned from that lesson.
Yeah, you can't restrict yourself. It's not good.
Patty's Day might be a little different than mine, but
you've successfully transferred your dive bar addiction to me. So thanks for that.
Same flavor, favorite?
A salted caramel. No question.
All right.
I saw a picture the other day. I made like a big order and I dumped them all out on my counter and I took a picture and I'm like, I think I might have a problem.
Oh,
nice.
I mean, that's how I feel about the Built
bars.
Puff bars, because I love the original, but the Built, it's lemon cheesecake. And it's like a marshmallow, but it's got the lemon cheesecake. Oh my God, it's so freaking good. I'm not joking. I bought 3 boxes.
Yeah.
Plus 2 boxes of the ruby chocolate because they're just that damn good.
I know.
When you find something that you like and feels like a treat and tastes good, but still can help you meet your goals, it's like, what's not to love about that?
Yeah, why not?
Moderation, right? So, yeah, I mean, I'm a dive bar fan, but I am, I get up, I consistently have 2 cups of coffee. One of those cups of coffee has my collagen peptides in it. So I'm getting protein there.
Great.
I have a Premier protein shake almost every morning.
Nice.
Like mid-morning for my breakfast and lunch. Yeah, I'm a huge cheese fan. Like all the cheese, give me all the cheese.
Yes.
And I try to have a little bit of meat with that. And then at dinner time, kind of the same thing. Like I've got a family and, dinners can be settling on something that everybody wants can be difficult sometimes. So I'm the same as Michelle. Like I do my best pretty much anywhere we go or anything we make, there's something in there that I can have. So I focus on that. It's usually the protein. I focus on that. And every night I give myself, I have a hot cup of something.
Nice.
Sometimes just hot water because I'm mostly freezing all the time. And I always have a treat with that. So I either have like a Quest cookie or I have a mini Dive bar.
Oh,
I
nice.
because they're, half, or a Quest peanut butter cup or something.
Yeah.
Pretty much what I do every single day.
Yes. That's how you find when you find your rhythm of like, okay, this works. Okay. All right. We find our footing. Like that's when it's just stick to it. And then when you feel that like urge to get away from it a little bit, then you just have to remind yourself, okay, why am I in this rhythm? Okay, because it works. Okay, let's get back into it. We're good.
And because you feel good when you're in that rhythm, right?
100%. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because even Eric asked me yesterday, he's like, because I had egg bites. Of course, I had egg bites.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't you ever get tired of those? And I was like, no. Like, remember when I had my protein shake for 2 years every morning, the same one? He's like, I don't know how you did. I'm like, no, like humans like crave routine. Like,
in that.
Yeah, there's a very good comfort in that because then you know for sure I got my protein in this morning, and you don't even have to second guess it. It just becomes nature. And he's like, no, we were not meant to do that. I go, really? Because like we all were eating the same things all the time, whatever area you're in. That's why there's some places that don't have cheese. There's some places that don't have cows. Like we just adapted to the area and then just ate the same shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's very ingrained in us. And like I have everything now to remake that shake. So like I want to actually start doing that again in the mornings because
good job.
It made complete sense. And you kind of helped with that, with like you having that moment and
that reel that I did because I'm not gonna lie, I was eating like an asshole. Like we all knew I was eating like an asshole. And so I woke up one day and I was headed to my house and I was like, okay, I need to stop at the store because I needed to get something. I don't remember what it was. It might have been Fairlife. I don't remember. Anyways, so I stopped as I'm going to the store, I'm like, why am I resisting what worked?
Yeah.
Like, why? What is the reasoning behind this? And so I made the reel and I was like, I like to pretend like I have no idea what to eat. But in reality, I did it for almost 2 years. I know exactly how to eat. I'm just resisting that spot.
Yeah.
And so I went to the store and I bought everything that I would have normally bought a year ago. And I felt so much better having those foods again in my house because I don't spend a lot of time at my house. Like I have a boyfriend. I go over there. And and he cooks amazing. So I don't have to buy food over there. But when I'm home for lunch, because I work from my house, I have to have something to eat and I can't just order food every single day.
Right.
And so, or I would just not eat, which is not a good option either. Don't play with that. And so I would just, now that I've got the food in the pantry, I've got the food in the fridge, I can easily just say, okay, today I'm going to make a chicken salad. I've got everything for my chicken salad. If I want some almonds, I've got my wasabi and soy sauce, onions, almonds. And I've got my meat and cheese trays again. And like, I've got all of the things that I know can make me successful long term. I was just being an asshole. So
to yourself. Yeah. We all do it.
So go ahead.
For me, I get in a good rhythm of eating, but then I also get in I get a wild hair and decide to work out for, an hour and a half or so. And then I kind of tank, so I need to kind of do a better job figuring out how to fuel, higher workout days.
Yeah. More protein and fiber is going to help you a lot. And I've heard, like, for me personally, if I eat beforehand, I will vomit. So I do the same thing as like, I would work out really, really hard and then I would eat after. And it would always be like a bunch of eggs, some cheese, some meat in that, like something that I know is really solid food so that it's revitalizing my whole system. Or even just a really high protein shake right after, you're getting that really high amounts of the protein in and it's going directly into your system. And then if you're still hungry after that, make something else like an omelet or, something that's going to have some meat.
When do you work out? Is it mornings or evenings?
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
So like not at all.
All right.
Just in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Well, then really, because I've been told that you should be eating prior. Like, I know like there are people like Kelly that just feel super nauseous. But it fuels you if you do a little bit of carb with some protein right before, like 30 minutes before.
Yeah. So even if you did like a rice cake with some peanut butter, that's going to give you that carb. And any nutritionists that are out there, dietitians that want to prove me wrong, please do, because this is what I heard. So you do like a rice cake with some peanut butter on it, and that's going to give you your carbs. And then it's also going to give you some protein to help you build your muscle or whatever you're going for.
And the energy for it.
And the energy. Yeah. What she said.
What were you going to say, Patty, there?
As planful about the fuel as I am the workout, the fitness, right? So to get that in my head. If I'm going to plan a workout, I need to plan the fuel.
Yeah. That's a great way to put it.
Exactly. Are you ladies tracking your food?
No.
Okay. No. I was the same way. I never tracked.
Why?
So
what's up with the non-tracking?
I did like religiously for the first several months. And for the most part, I'm still eating the same things.
Oh, okay. So you have it.
I get to a point where I know, I actually just this last week, I started weighing things again because I was like, I need to make sure I'm not like inching up in any sort of portion size. I want to make sure I'm staying within certain ounces. So I did start weighing stuff again just so I know where it is. But no, I know now, based on what I'm eating, if I'm getting 60 grams of protein or not.
Okay.
Pretty intuitively, I would say.
Yeah, I think after a while you start to just kind of understand.
You do. I'm just when I stopped, I noticed a year later, like year in 2 to 3 in that situation, the transition, because I was just definitely not tracking at all, and then the things were creeping up. That was the deal, and I never went to check on myself. So and I did gain my 12 to 15 pounds above. So that's why, like, I noticed with myself, if I would have just kept keeping track, I wouldn't have fallen. But
yeah. So as long as I think you're weighing it and it's present in your brain of like, okay, where am I at with my food? I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Because none of us want to get back into that diet mentality.
Like lunchtime, I do the shake for breakfast, and lunchtime I'm a creature of habit. So probably not the best meat choice, but have you guys ever heard of BIG?
What's that?
It's like a packaged lunch meat.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to even say it. I love
like bologna?
No, it's like this. They're like individual, like small packets of meat.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like lunch meat.
Okay.
And
okay.
Sodium filled.
Yeah.
That
look. Yeah, the look.
I love the chicken, and it's 90 calories for one package and a ton of protein in there.
Right.
So I pretty much have, I was like, well, I had some more butter today. A package of butter and 4 ounces of cheese squares. And that's what I have every day for lunch.
Well,
okay.
That sounds fine. As long as you're getting your protein at this point, and your body does need sodium. I don't know if it needs as much as that's in that, but
right. It's what it needs.
Oh my God.
If you would like to sponsor me, I'd be happy to be a budding influencer. There probably are none in the world.
You could be the first.
Yeah, you could be the first budding.
There's always the first, man.
Hashtag budding. I know.
All right, when this comes out, we're putting hashtag bugging. You're going to have to send me what these look like because I have no idea.
You will know as soon as you see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'll be honest, they don't look good either.
No, they really don't. But I'm a weird one that like most people don't like bologna because it looks gross, right? I love bologna. I love it. I think it's because I never got it as a kid. And I remember looking around and seeing all these other kids eating bologna and cheese sandwiches. And I didn't get to eat bologna and cheese.
Oh.
And so when I was old enough, I was like, I'm going to try this bologna. And so I had like a sandwich with bologna and American cheese. And I was like,
gross.
Yep. That's where it's at.
Gross.
With a little bit of mayo.
Because I was the one as a kid that had that every day. So nope.
Oh, I was jealous of you. I was jealous. I was like, why can't I have bologna?
Yeah, Dad would fry it up.
Yeah. 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 My mom would be like, no. No.
I feel like I did sort of turn a food corner though recently.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is I went on a vacation, a long vacation, like a 2-week vacation.
Oh, nice.
In another country.
Ooh.
Which
Where'd you go?
is awesome. We went to Brazil. It was amazing.
Shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
excited.
amazing. Let me tell you, they have all the meats over there.
Yeah. All sorts of meats.
So also a hashtag all the meats.
All of the meats.
Yes.
So good. But you are out of your routine a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So believe me, I brought a ton of stuff with me to make sure I had protein snacks and things, and all of that. But you get out of your routine a little bit. And when I say I think I turned a food corner, it was because I was ready to come home just to get back in my regular food routine.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, just wanted to get back to what I'm normally eating, even though I wasn't eating bad, because there's a ton of protein choices over there.
Yeah.
It's really kind of the basis of their meals. But I just wanted to get back to what I know was eating and back into that routine. And normally when I would do that, go on a vacation, and whether you're letting loose or you're still trying to stay on point, you're eating different things, and it can be a real gateway to, well, just one more week I'll eat whatever I want, and then I'll get back next week or whatever. And that did not happen at all.
Wow. So, congratulations. That's a win, man. That's a non-scale victory right there.
100% it is.
That's tough. 2 weeks in a different country. Man, because we hear all the time the reverse of like, well, I went off plan and I'm totally fine with it. And then I came back and was told and like got back on plan. But you don't hear that often that someone stayed on course.
Listen, I had, they have a delicious drink that is kind of, part of their culture called a caipirinha. And it is delicious. But it has like 2 tablespoons of sugar in every glass.
Okay. Wow.
Not something I would normally be doing.
No.
But I had me some caipirinhas. I tried the things that said, you're here, you should really try this. I would try that in, small amount, but I mostly stayed on my plan. And I got home and it was fine. And I was ready to get back to my regular food. And what I know, to our point earlier, I feel good when I'm eating that way. And I was craving to get back to that, which is not really something I've experienced before.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that is the hardest part for me, is when I leave and then I'm like, it's fine. I can have whatever I want. It's fine. Like Disneyland.
Yeah.
I was ready to get back to it though, because I was gone for like 10 days. And all that Disneyland food just tore up my stomach. Tore it up. Those Mickey pretzels, damn it. They do it every time. Little Mickey shaped bastards.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. God. Have you guys had any struggles, any issues that you weren't prepared for or thought it would come your way?
Yeah. So I got too gung-ho with running and working out, and overstretched myself a little bit there, and ended up with like, I don't know if it was true sciatica or just, whatever it was, but it sidelined me for a month from working out, which was aggravating, right? Because I felt like I was really on a good roll. So that happened kind of right after the last time we talked with you. But it probably in the end was a good thing, just so that I could be more mindful of, this is about, being more healthy, not just how many miles you can rack up on the treadmill or how many rings you can close, or, none of that's important. It's your health. And if you're going to beat your body to death, it's just not what we're here for. So
ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very insightful to look back at that.
I would say that's probably the biggest obstacle I had so far.
Okay.
So working out, was it too hard or too soon?
Probably both.
Both.
Yeah.
When did you start?
I started a month after the surgery, started running on the treadmill. And then by about 3.5 months, I was up to 7 miles.
Holy hell.
super slow, like snail, slow. But
yeah, but I do 1 mile and I'm like, fuck this. No, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't like you.
Play the game of not going anywhere.
I like it. I did this so that I could be active and have movement in my life because I was to the point that I didn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the main factors that I even thought about doing this change for myself. And now that I can do it, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's do 7 miles. That's no problem. I can do it. I love it, blah, blah, blah. And then pretty soon I can't walk because my darn hip hurts. And it's fine now. I'm back to running, but I'm not doing the type of workouts I was doing before that kind of caused me some trouble.
Do you mind going a little detail of what they were before and what they are now?
Well, I was running about 7 miles a few times a week before. And of course, that was like just a few months after my surgery. So I was a bit heavier then too, which was hard on my body. And now I'm mostly running about three times a week, but I just talked to everybody, including Patty and my boyfriend, her husband, and some friends of ours into doing a 10K,
10K,
which is 6 miles in April. So we're all kind of training for that. So I did do 6 the other day, but real slow.
Okay.
Perfect. That's good goal.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yay.
I can't wait to see photos from that. That kind of makes me think that we should pick one for the summer and do one. Like a
fuck you.
Oh shit.
No, I'll do it.
Fuck you.
I'll do it. I'm not running.
We don't have to do a 10K. We can do a 3.
Yeah, I'll do it together when you guys come to Chicago.
Oh, there we go.
See how she goes you into it? See?
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you.
I blame you.
We don't have to do a 10. We can do like a 5. What do they have? What are the Ks?
Okay.
We have 5K, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a 5K? How much is
3 miles?
3 miles.
Yeah.
That's less than an hour of your time.
That is more than an hour, ma'am.
15 minutes a mile, my friend.
Yeah, you don't have to run. You could walk.
Yeah.
Because let me share a little story. Side note. When we were in middle school, every year we all probably remember you would have to run the mile, right? Yep. I would walk. And I was not as heavy as I was at when I had surgery, but I would walk that bitch every year. And every year the teacher would be like, you're not going to pass if you don't run. And I'm like, that's fine. I'm not conforming to your running, sir. No,
he didn't make me run. I walked.
I walk slow.
I mean, I got it done in 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, I was like 25.
Kelly, you weren't even trying.
No,
what is that?
I don't like running to nowhere.
That was a slow-mo situation that you did there. 25 minutes a mile.
I don't like to participate.
Oh, I know. She throws fits.
I don't like to participate at all.
So, and for us 3, that would take less than an hour to do.
Yeah. So I would be like 2.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
Even do the math, my friend. Do the math.
I don't math
there's
either.
60 minutes in an hour, right? Okay, if you do your 25, then I think you'll never even hit that anymore.
You think I'm at 25 now? That was back when I was in middle school.
I think you'll be at like 15 to 20, to be honest with you. Oh my God, she like snarled.
No.
Anyways,
if we did, she doesn't match.
Patty will bring butt egg.
Yeah, bring butt egg.
Yes, she'll have it for you at the end of the race.
I will think about it.
So yes, we will. I
will
do like a color run or something. It'll be fun. We don't actually have to run.
I wanted to do the bubble run.
Yeah,
purely just to walk through the bubbles.
They're fun. They're fun. I did it once, but yeah, we should do that in the summertime.
So my big question, I am veering off of this subject now. My big question for you guys is, how much weight have you lost?
Yeah,
I've been wondering.
Go ahead.
I have lost 97 pounds.
Woo!
That's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
I've been a little bit stuck at this juncture for about 5 or 6 weeks, which is frustrating.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about this earlier. It's weird because I'm probably 16 pounds away from my goal weight.
Oh, so close.
Set for me. And so close, right? So I'm like, oh, I just gotta get to that goal weight. But then there's another part of me that's like, in due time, right? Because I'm gonna keep doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing to feel good and be healthy. And that will happen. It's not on a timetable. And if it doesn't happen, in the next 8 weeks, that's fine, because I feel so much better, 97 pounds lighter than I was.
Yeah.
Does it really matter when? Just keep doing what you're supposed to be doing and it will happen.
That's a great mindset.
Right? All you have is time. And so just keep going. Just every day, just keep drilling down. Don't give up, because eventually it's good. The scale will move. It always does. It just, you have to be patient with it. So, because if you don't mind me asking, what's your actual weight? Like, what'd you go from and what you are now?
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever said this out loud.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you can say, you can literally tell us to mind our own business.
Yeah. Don't say anything you're not comfortable with.
Yeah.
My highest weight was 299.
Okay. All right, my friend.
So I never crossed the 3 bridge.
The 3 bridge. I was 3 bridges, man. I was 308. I get it.
And so, like right on the cusp of, Wonderland.
Yeah.
Stuck, which is frustrating, but it's okay. I'll get there.
That's
you
right.
will. You will. You have a great mindset for it.
Yeah, you are 8 months out. You're definitely going to hit that shit. And I can't wait. You need to celebrate like crazy. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
That Wonderland feels great.
All right.
Yeah. So we're just exactly the same, really. I've lost 92.
Oh my God. That's so crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't quite at 300 this time. I've been at 300 in my life. I wasn't there this time. I think it was 286, maybe something like that.
Oh, then you're in the Wonderland.
What was that?
You're in the Wonderland.
Not quite. I don't know if I have my math wrong, but I am close, really close.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I remember stepping on that scale every day and you're like, is it in no. No, we're not there yet.
I know. It's annoying because I played 199 to 200 for like 2 weeks. I was like, you bitch.
You're like, you're in, you're out. You're in, you're out. That's hysterical.
That was one question I wanted to have you guys kind of speak to. What are your thoughts on weighing every day or weighing once a week? Or, what have you heard other people talk about? We have a kind of a different philosophy between the two of us. I'm a weekly weigher. She's a daily weigher. So I just kind of want to get your thoughts on that.
That's kind of how we are. She was a weekly.
I was every Saturday morning. We would weigh in after we pooped.
Oh my God.
Of course.
I want the lightest, damn it. I'm having the best pee and poop before
I would pee like there was no tomorrow, and then I would weigh myself every single day. Yeah. That's how I've kind of fallen away also from being on plan, was that I stopped weighing myself every day because I knew that if I creeped up a little bit, I knew what I needed to do to get back down. I also didn't do it in the healthiest ways. So that's why I kind of moved away from the scale. I was getting a little obsessive over it. But I kind of wish that I had stayed on a weighing system. But I was in every single day because I wanted to know where I was at, whether that scale moved or not. I couldn't start my day without knowing where it was.
Oh, interesting.
So
I know that.
Yeah, and even if it was up, at that point, it didn't ruin my day. It was just okay, this is where we're at. Cool. And then that day I would drink like more water than humanly possible. And then the next day I would be down again. I would be back down. So it was really just a bringing myself into where I needed to be mentally.
Yeah, because I tried the everyday thing and it would just be too much for me because I would see the scale move too much up and down and I'm like, no, screw this. I need to wait a full week because things are happening and I don't know like what to believe anymore. So I'm like, let's just do a weekly thing on Saturday. So we just did that because it was me and Matt had a class that we would go to at the Croc Center, and we used to just weigh in there. And because that's the weigher that fucking put me at 308, man.
Oh, bastard.
The first one I saw at 308, I was like, oh shit. So, and then, yeah. So like, we started it there, and then I just did it at home once we got like a better weight scale. I want to call it a weigher for some reason. Anyway, the scale.
I'm the same way, Kelly, in that like I do it every day because I want to know what's happening, because in my head, I think that I can sort of correlate what I did and what changes that caused so that I can either do that again or not do it again. But that, and then I'm also like, you know how it can fluctuate, right? Like, what if the one day is the day that it's up for some reason? Like that sucks. That's not fair.
Yeah.
If it's every day, I can at least be like, okay, so it's this on this day, but I really know like the range I'm in here, and I still feel okay with that. So that's my weirdo mentality about it.
No, I was the same way. I just needed to know. And that's exactly what I'm like, what if I weigh and then I'm 5 pounds up and there's nothing I did? It's just, that's my system decided to go up that day.
Yeah,
I want an average over 7 days.
Oh no, I don't like averages. I like straight numbers.
Well, we definitely know that about
I know.
you, Mel.
It's true. It's true. No, because like I think it's not hold on, let me back up. I think it's a good thing. I think everybody probably should be weighing and in some sort of fashion for yourself because it's a good check-in. I just think if you notice that it's obsessive, then maybe, draw it back. But I noticed like once we stop tracking all the things, that's when like that bad habit starts coming in. So if you can just find ways to track yourself that you're comfortable with, whether only thing you're tracking is water and protein, you don't have to weigh yourself, because if you're literally hitting those numbers every day, you're either maintaining or losing. It has to be.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing the math, there's no way you could gain all that weight, like the 5 pounds. And the next day it's like, wait a minute, but I didn't eat anything that even one weighs that much or two have the caloric intake for that. So it's like, let's not like make more mind games if you don't have to.
That was very insightful.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you for that entire sentence.
The whole thing.
Statement. Yeah. Whatever you made. Yes, I think that there are two separate people. I think there are people that weighing yourself every day is definitely like a diet mentality for some people, and they kind of have PTSD when it comes to their scale.
Sure.
And then there's others that it just doesn't really bug them. It's just a way of tracking yourself. And I think it's a very personal decision that you kind of make for yourself. And that can always change.
Yep.
It
does. Because I was religious about it, and then I fell off of it. Like you're just, as time goes, you're going to notice the differences that are going to happen through your journey. I
wish that I had stayed on it, like, because now I'm completely out of the routine of it. So I get up and like mindlessly look for my coffee maker or Zach's or whatever. Like I just mindlessly like go towards the coffee, and then I'm drinking it. And then I'm like, shit, I didn't weigh myself. And then I'm like, well, I can't weigh myself now because I drank some. So we might as well wait until tomorrow. And then it starts all that over again. So I would say as long as you're on a routine, stay on it.
Stay on it. Routines, man. What's some of your non-scale victories you guys have had in these last like 6-7 months? Ooh, look at them. They all want to go, but they don't know who wants to go first.
That was high-pitched.
I would say a couple of things, but one, I had a really specific moment when we were in Brazil on our trip, and we were kind of in the interior of the country and all of these beautiful canyons, and we went on a hike. And I think we ended up hiking like 10 miles that day.
Oh, wow.
Like it was a lot.
Yeah.
And it was probably the first time in a long time that I can remember, number one, not having anxiety over what I was going to wear so I wouldn't be uncomfortable or, wouldn't have chafing or, whatever. Not even a thought in my head of that. And then actually being there and, hiking several miles. And I just remember looking over at my husband and I said, I'm just so thankful right now in this moment because I'm not miserable. I'm not tired. I'm not cranky because I just want this to be over. I'm like thoroughly enjoying myself doing this.
How cool.
Yay.
I mean, it wasn't like we were, like huffing and puffing or anything. It was just casual, but that would have been really hard. I would have not do that. And I would have went anyway. And then I would have been crabby and, just, in pain or really struggling with it. And there was none of that. I just enjoyed the outdoors and I enjoyed my husband and our friends. And it's just not something that I could have done a year ago.
Yeah. Could you imagine at 290 trying to do that shit?
No.
Right. And I know exactly what you're talking about. I actually envisioned the one time where like I was climbing up those freaking sand dunes, like, and I was like,
hard.
Yeah. And I was like 280, 290 then. And I remember Eric was like, are you okay? And I was like, fucking get away from me. He was like, what did I do? And I was like, nothing, just I'll meet you at the car, because I knew it was going to take me even longer to get up this thing. And I did not want him to like have to wait every like 5 seconds for me. And I was, and I got up there and he's like, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm not, not at all.
This is not a fun time.
It's not a fun time at all. And I just realized in my head, I'm like, this fucking sucks, man. The fact like everyone's waiting for me at the car because I can't get there at a normal pace. Like no one was walking extra fast or anything. That was just me not be able to do it.
Yeah.
Like I'm so proud of you. You've been able to like just have fun and just do the walks and not have to worry.
Moment of freedom.
Yeah. True freedom in your brain.
Yeah, it was really good.
Awesome.
So mine is not all that exciting, but to me it is.
Yeah.
I can walk up a staircase like foot over foot.
Okay.
I have kind of a bad knee. I've had a lot of surgeries on it. So when I was that heavy, my right knee would not lift me. So I'd have to go like left foot, which you can imagine it takes forever to get up the stairs.
Yeah. So
anytime there was stairs, I always felt embarrassed and frustrated and just angry at my leg and angry at my weight. And now I can't like run up them very well or anything, but I can get up just like anybody else and them too. Yeah.
That's so exciting. That is a good one.
That's a great one.
Oh, you don't have to be in pain and you can go up and down. Like this is so cool.
Yes. No, that the funny thing is when you have a non-scale victory and you're like, it's a one for me. Not everybody will notice it. Half the time people are cheering for you without even knowing, because that's huge. I remember the moment of being able to walk around my house with no pain and that, or like load the dishwasher, which seems stupid to some people. But for me, I couldn't stand for more than 15 minutes. So the moment that I could load a dishwasher, I was over the moon. I was like, I have hit something. I didn't really back then know that it was a non-scale victory like I do now. But yeah, I think you should celebrate everything, big and small, everything that comes along, because it's worth it. And it kind of drives you to keep going. Because even almost 3 years out, I'm still having non-scale victories. So just keep counting those every day that you have them.
Yeah.
Probably a little more, vain, right? But we were talking earlier, shopping is so much more fun.
Yeah.
Right? So much more.
It's interesting because, non-scale victories, whether it's I can wear a style I couldn't wear before or a size that I couldn't wear before or whatever, but what we were talking about was going, and I've heard other people talk about this too, and picking something up and looking at it and saying, oh, this is not going to fit me. Right. And then you try it on and it's like, yeah, it doesn't fit me because it's too big.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
And just how much it takes for your brain to sort of catch up with that. And I told Michelle, we took a lot of pictures on our vacation, right? And there's some of them that, you would look at or I would look at it and just be like, is that me?
Right. Yeah.
A weird feeling. And I'm not because it's like, oh, you look wonderful. It's just like, you look so different.
Yeah.
And it is okay if you say you look wonderful.
Yeah.
It's totally fine.
I'm healthier, and that's the number one thing.
I know, but you're also hot, and it's fine to be hot.
Startling though.
Huh?
Like it can be startling.
It can be.
People say like I walk by and I see my reflection and I'm like have to double take, and not that for me, but I get that sentiment because it's, I don't know, it just takes a little bit for your brain to catch up.
Well, yeah, you're only 8 months out, girlfriend. It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
A while. Because even when someone first like complimenting you, when you start noticing like more nice things start happening, you're like, this is really weird because it's never happened before.
Yep.
But then you start realizing, oh, it's because like I'm attractive. Like,
Mhm.
and people are being way nicer because we're attractive now. And like,
Mhm.
and then you start getting mad at the same thing as you're like, wait, why couldn't you just be nice to me when I was bigger too? Like,
Yeah.
this is annoying. So,
Yeah, it definitely is. So have you found that both of you are more like easygoing and more out to like go do stuff now versus when
Girl, I've been going to Zumba.
yeah.
Whoa.
Dancing in front of people. That's so far out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yay. I love it.
I was like, you're what?
You're actually doing it? So proud of you. So proud of her. Thanks.
Oh, that's amazing. I love hearing that your life has changed so much. And so like, because I used to be deathly scared of all rides. I didn't ride rides. And I think it was kind of a fear of like not fitting in it or because you always hear those horror stories. So you don't want to be that person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, it doesn't like I may be scared, but if I die, then it's my time to go because at least I'll be going out having fun.
Oh man, yeah. That's true.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys have been doing?
What's that?
Is there anything else you guys have been doing that's new?
Well, Michelle was talking about she was kind of gung ho exercise wise, and I'm the opposite of that.
Okay.
Last time we talked, I think I said to you guys, next time we're with you, I'm going to be working out on a regular basis,
Mhm.
and I'll use that term loosely, but I am more active.
Okay.
A little bit of running and walking and whatnot, but you know, that's when you were asking about obstacles earlier. I think that's been my biggest obstacle is knowing in my head that I need to move more and be more physically active.
Mhm.
Because I don't know, this is probably going to sound bad, but I have been successful while not doing that.
Mhm.
And I'm at the point now where your body shows signs of that.
Yeah, because you're in a stall. You're in a stall right now.
Well, yeah, stall and
Mhm.
just like, I put on a pair of shorts and I look like I have no muscle at all, right? Like
Oh.
that
Okay.
thing. So, it's been kind of an obstacle, and I would say something that I have gotten in a little bit more of a regular routine. So something that I'm doing different or new. Just trying to work out more. And now Michelle has me roped into this 10K. So if I don't want to die on that day, I'm going to have to work out.
There you go.
There you go. Gain some muscle. Get that going. Plus, muscle burns
More.
than just anything.
Yeah.
So
And just work your butt and thighs, man. Like if you
Mhm.
just want to if you don't want to go to the gym, if you're in your office, do squats. Do
Yeah.
like something like leg lifts, anything you can do standing, moving your butt and thighs, because these burn more calories than anything because they're the biggest muscles in your body. So whatever you can do, because I used to do that at my work. I would literally like in between calls, I'm like, I'm doing squats. This is what we're doing today. I didn't give two shits.
So
I was
crazy.
like, I don't care what people like, because that's also what was freeing about the surgery. I was like, I didn't care anymore what people thought. I was like, this is just what I'm doing. And everybody was complimenting me like it's working. So I'm like, why am I stopping because someone looks at me funny? I'm like, screw them. Who cares? I'm the one losing weight over here and you're not. So this is what I'm gonna do.
So why?
I do work out a lot, but yet I don't know if it makes your legs or whatever look any better. My legs look like ill-fitting pantyhose. Like the pantyhose are just stacked. The skin is just gross.
You're having loose skin.
Yeah. I'm 52, and have lost around, almost 100 pounds, and it's not pretty. That's just that part's not good.
Yeah, the elasticity is different.
Yeah,
at that age.
I actually just was talking to my mom because I have been on her, and she may be listening. So Sherry Wolcott,
full name.
Don't think I forgot about you.
Bleep.
So we were talking about her doing surgery, and because I'm a huge advocate for it, and I'm like, Mom, it would be so good for you, and she was like, she wants to do a thing through her insurance that they're doing like for learning how to eat, basically. And I was like, I was kind of an asshole. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was like, no, don't do that. Do this, blah, 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 blah. And I told Zach about it and he was like, wait a minute. So your mom was excited about losing weight and then you shot her down. And I was like, shit.
Oh, I love Zach.
I totally did that.
You did.
So I apologized to her and
good
I
job.
said that I will support no matter what she does. But I would like her to also look into all of her options. And so we were talking about it and she's like, I just don't know about the loose skin. And I was like, yeah, but there's ways to fix that out there. So like if it's too much, like you have a consult with a plastic surgeon, you figure out what you can do, and then you go from there.
When some insurances will cover it, especially depending on how it hangs, you know, like if that's a big deal. And Mom, why are you caring about loose skin?
Because she wants to get a boyfriend.
Oh, really?
No, I'm joking. I have no idea. My mom, no, she would be horrified by this whole conversation.
I know. I was like, oh, because I just asked her like 2 months ago about that shit.
Yeah, no,
she said no. So I was like, whoa, something changed.
Zach made up a pretend boyfriend for her.
Oh, that's
and
fun.
that was horrifying to listen to because Zach is really good at making up stories. And he had a whole layout of what happened.
Yeah. What the deal is like loose
really
skin is I mean, you guys could probably I'm not gonna say that word right.
Statistic?
No, contest to this.
There you go.
That I think you would rather have loose skin than not be able to move like you can move now.
Sure.
Right? Yeah. So Mom, listen to the ladies.
Yeah.
There was one other thing I just wanted to kind of share that I got super excited about. If you listen to the podcast the last time, you know that I lost a kidney to kidney cancer. My other kidney doesn't work real well. And I've been trying to make sure that I do all the things that I need to do to be able to get a transplant if I need one. And Patty has talked about being a donor for that. And we are both under the BMI thresholds that we would need to do it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Is that clapping near the mic? Stop it.
Why didn't you tell us that first?
I know.
So closer.
Oh my gosh. That's so exciting.
That's fucking awesome.
I just got so excited for you.
Because, man.
I mean, hopefully I won't need one, but at least we can say we've done everything to get ready. Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. That's so amazing. And I bet your kidney is working much better now.
I hope so. Yeah. There's still some challenges, but that's okay. I'm on the right path.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, because do they keep testing your kidney and like making sure the functions are doing well and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have good medical care and all of that, but before I thought, gosh, I mean, I need to help myself here a little. I realize that I have some challenges, and I guess when you have a lot of health problems, you kind of get in a victim mindset that your body is doing this to you and that to you and all of that. And through this process, I've really taken control of that, and I'm in control of my body now more so than that victim role. So it's been excellent. Yeah, it's very empowering for me.
I can completely agree and feel for you on that because I went through the whole my body's doing this to me and I can't control it. And so I'm just going to throw some pity parties and blah, blah. And by rightfully, we have every right to throw pity parties. However, there is a point where you say, how far am I going to take this pity party?
There's a limit.
There's a limit.
There's a limit to everything.
And, as long as you know your limitations, learning like when you need to rest, when I don't know a whole lot about kidney stuff, but I know that when I need to learn when to rest and when not, and that's a limitation that my body has set on me, and it's a very small thing in the scheme of things to keep me healthy,
right?
Just to do that.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'm very excited about those. Oh my goodness.
Such awesome news.
How has been the support? Has there been very awesome? Have you lost any friends, family? How's it going in that area?
No. I mean, every friend and family that I have has been nothing but supportive.
Awesome.
My husband is an angel.
Oh.
so supportive and helpful in every way. And I just have had nothing but positive reinforcement.
Oh, good.
Yay.
What about you?
Yeah, all my friends are great. Family's great. There is just nothing to complain about there. They're just fantastic. Big shout out to our mom.
Yeah.
She's been great. Checking on us and keeping us honest about things and all of that stuff and cheering us on. So yeah, no issues there.
Very cool. Very cool. Well,
Yay.
then how's the sex, ladies?
Oh my God.
So we'll go right into that.
So you just shout out to our mom.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then here comes
Yeah,
Mel with
she did that. Yep.
Sorry, Mom.
Yep. That was just like, yep, that happened.
Well, I mean, everything's good support. So let's go right on to
Okay,
sex.
so we're going to give Mom a second to fast forward. Okay. Now you can ask.
Here we go.
Okay.
How's it been?
anything else, right? Whether it's, traveling or whatever, like the confidence level is just different.
Right.
Right. So, without divulging details, I will say that, for so many reasons, like my relationship with my husband, our relationship is stronger than it was a year ago. And it's not just the sex. Sorry, Mom. To a degree, we bonded over this experience because he's been that much a part of it and so helpful. So I would say from an intimacy perspective, which is multidimensional, the best.
That's awesome. I love it when you can bond over this experience instead of, make it rough in your relationship, because we've gotten some questions about that, how to handle that after.
Mm-hmm.
And we've always said, like, communicate 100%. You have to communicate. So if you're having a bad day with food or you're having a pity party because you can't eat the Oreos, like, communicate that with your partner, because they don't know what's going on in your head. And they've never done this either. So.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Don't make me be the only one that answered that.
No, she's got an answer too, my friend.
I will say that I have a boyfriend of, it'll be 18 years on Saturday.
Oh, exciting.
So, I like to say as soon as I get to know him a little bit better, then I'll marry him. Great guy. But he's also a triathlete. So
damn.
He's very active and things like that. But
so he likes to have sex then. God. What, doesn't he? He does, right?
Well, he does.
You see?
Oh my God.
Both athletes
I'm
do.
horrified right now. Send help. I'm blinking really hard.
You're blinking really
I don't feel safe in this conversation.
But I will say that, he's kind of talked to me a little bit about how it feels for him to adjust to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of our relationship was around food and all of that stuff. And now it's not so much. It's more like our dates are Friday nights on the treadmill. Nobody else in the workout room. We were side by side on a treadmill laughing about it. And,
that's cute.
But he said to me probably like a month ago, he said, when I turn over at night, sometimes it's hard for me to figure out who's there. You don't feel like you've always felt.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of strange.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't really thought about that, but I bet it is hard on that side, to because it's only been a few months and the transformation is real, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, it's good. He's good, super supportive. It's wonderful.
I love that you guys can do dates on a treadmill.
Seriously. I love
it.
that neither of them told me any positions.
No, because normal people don't ask that, Mel.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I bet there's
name 5 other people.
5
other people that would ask that question.
Okay, Eric.
No.
Brad.
No. They don't count. Freaking weirdos. Don't even go there.
Zach?
I know what you're doing.
Yep.
The best thing my husband said to me, I think I did it like a side-by-side picture.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I posted it on our Instagram, but he looked at it and he was just like, looked at it. And then he just looked at me like, I don't know, this sort of blank look. And he's like, was that you?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean? And he was just like, I don't ever remember you looking like that. Like you always just look like your beautiful self to me. And when I see these side by side, I don't remember you being like that.
Oh yeah. Eric.
I was.
Yep. Yeah. Eric just recently did that too with one of the photos of when we were for Jenny's wedding popped up, and he was like, I just don't remember exactly. It was like hard for me. He's like, I remember you being big. He's like, you've always been big, but like, I just don't remember you like being that big. And I was like, I think we all just kind of shut off at a certain point.
Well, and I've had that from like, my hairdresser is the one that stands out the most because I'll be, you know, she'll ask me how everything's going, and I would show her my side by sides and stuff, and she'd be like, I just don't remember you that big, and I was like, I feel like, I mean, I didn't hide it, but I did hide it at the same time.
Yeah,
like people saw that if they didn't know me, but if they knew me, they just saw me. They didn't focus on the weight, because that's a true friendship, is you don't focus on whether they're, you know, 90 pounds or 300 pounds. You see them.
Yep.
Well, yeah. And there's a lesson in that, right? I mean, for anybody who is maybe at a point where, you know, they are bigger or whatever and feeling self-conscious about that, the people that love you see you for who you are, even in all your anxiety about it and all of the self-consciousness you feel. Like all that time I felt terrible about myself. Here's my sweet husband who's like, I just love you. And you always look like a beautiful person to me, you know? And I think you're right, Kelly. It's like your friends, people that know you love you for who you are. And I just remember feeling so self-conscious for a period of time. And so I guess if there's anybody listening that's feeling that way, please just try to keep that in perspective and remember that people that love you no matter what.
Right. And I feel like the weight loss, all that does is it makes it to where everybody now can see it, because those other people weren't nice before or didn't like come over and talk to you because of the weight. And now the ones that did already saw you. They already knew how awesome you were and how beautiful you were. But then now everybody gets to see it.
Yep.
And that's so nice. I know it makes me feel better and to be in a room, because now I'm not worried about like, is this chair not going to break? Or are these people going to make fun of me because I want more food? Like I would have anxiety about everything.
Yeah. What you were wearing, what your hair looked like. Because if your hair wasn't on point, you weren't going.
You weren't going.
Period. Like I was not going.
Hair. I have the hair loss.
Yeah. How's it going with the hair loss?
It's not good. And what I have is like some spikes, like a mini mohawk in the front.
You got regrowth, girl.
I've let the gray grow out. I've got a little bit of everything going on.
Yeah.
Well, you look beautiful to us.
That's right.
We don't know. But the regrowth, because you got the little spikes, it's regrowth.
Baby hair.
So that's good. So it's coming back.
But I mean, why doesn't every baby I see have exploding hair? I mean, they have to hair.
The world will never know.
I couldn't even flat iron this. It won't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's unruly.
There was a picture that I posted on my weight loss, my personal one, before the podcast, and I looked like a baby bird. Like there were things flying out all over the place, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is going on with my hair?
Oh my God.
But I mean,
totally, like just thank God that something's growing in there.
Yes.
Like crazy hair, and it goes every direction, like underneath my actual hair, which makes it look like it's like matted or something. It's very weird, but I don't care because at least it's coming back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass.
And I've noticed the collagen
really
damn
helps.
Does it work.
Yep.
Like if you stay on top of it, because I stopped for a little bit and I started losing here again. And I was like, oh no, I know what this is. And we're not going down that path again. Not happening. So I started putting my collagen in my coffee again, my Avi. And it tastes fabulous.
Right. It's so good too. And I fell off that bandwagon. I don't know why. It's so annoying when that happens. It just, and it was very like unconsciously. It wasn't like a planned thing. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Yeah. It's just like one day you forget and then you just like keep forgetting. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I just told Michelle, I'm doing it with my vitamins a little bit. And it's because I'm having to go back to work more often. So my routine is off a little bit there. And so I'm like, okay, if that's going to be a thing, then I'm going to start taking my vitamins at night because I need to flip my routine because my mornings are more hectic now. So because it's annoying. Like there's no reason for me not to take those pills. It's so stupid.
Yeah. How are the vitamins going other than forgetting?
Good. I mean, great. Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
I never miss mine because I have so many regular meds to take that I just take them then. So that's not a problem for me at all.
Yeah.
I buy them like a year at a time or like 6 months at a time, I guess.
Oh, there you go. That's smart.
Awesome.
Right. Don't have any excuses.
Yeah.
Well, we know that like ProCare does it where you can buy them like packs at a time like that.
You sign up for a subscription, which it makes it really easy because they know when you're running out and then they just send the next one out.
Yep.
Yeah. ProCare PS, your promotion of the calcium chews. You got me.
They're delicious, right?
So good. The gold ones.
Yep.
They're so good. So good.
God.
So good.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's what I've been using as my sweet treat. I have one bag at Zach's house, one bag at my house. And then when I run out of one, then I bring another bag. Because I cannot be without those. Like
they are legit good.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. There's sometimes where I want to eat like 7 in a row, and I'm like, Kelly, that's unhealthy. You can't do that. Like, you just can't. And I'm like, okay, but I really want to.
It's not even that it's unhealthy. Like I had 3 in a row because I was trying to get them all in at once.
Well, we asked Nick
and
about
it hurt
that
real bad.
Yeah, and we asked Nick because I was like, I know some people eat like many in a row, and he's like, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. So
no.
we I keep them. I have them in my morning. Yep. It's the midday where I'm not totally good about it. I need to start putting it on my desk because then I'll see it.
That's a good idea because like when we feel a little peckish, we should just grab our calcium chew. That's really what we should do.
God damn it.
And I have them on my desk too. They stare at me. There's 3 of them. I have it ready to go.
They stare at you.
I do. That gold and brown face is like, eat me. And I just.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Because you got the caramel on your desk. Yeah. I'm a chocolate. I'm the chocolate girl.
Yeah. I mean, I love them. I love them, almost all of them.
Yeah. I don't think I've tried one yet that I don't like.
No, it's the peppermint one, right?
I love that one.
So I just don't like peppermint. So that's the only reason.
Yeah.
It's not even because.
And like, I love it because it tastes like a dinner mint. And I just remember those kid moments when the restaurants used to have the dinner mints like hanging out and you're like, I'm just going to take 10. And then I would eat. Yeah.
That's why they don't have them anymore, Kelly.
Yeah, it was because I took too many.
All of them.
I took too many. That's what I do.
We can't have nice things, Kelly.
It's my fault. Kelly says it's fine. Yeah, it's totally fine.
Goodness.
Well, great. I'm so excited that you guys are doing well. And then our next one will be your 1 year.
Yeah.
Woo, crazy.
I know. Great. I remember talking with you guys before you had even had surgery. And we were like, okay, like, let's do this. Let's record with you guys for a year. And I can't even comprehend that it's coming up on a year. Like,
I know. Do you guys have any like goals or anything that you guys are trying to get done by the 1 year or anything like that?
We are planning a mini weekend trip to celebrate our surgiversary.
Yay!
To Paisley Palace. Do you know what that is?
No,
not in the least.
Park. It's Prince's home.
Oh, that's rad.
Oh,
holy shit.
Oh, I can see you two there.
That's a badass freaking surgiversary.
Yeah. Ooh. Is that on the bucket list?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Prince fans. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm going to tell my husband he loves Prince.
That's awesome.
Gonna be great.
I didn't even realize it was called the Paisley Palace.
Me neither.
I was thinking like pasties.
Sorry. Yeah. I misspoke. Paisley Park.
Yeah.
Oh, Paisley Park.
I was thinking like pasties. And I was highly confused on what was going on.
I'm sure he wore them.
Some of that there too. I don't know.
Yeah, right. I mean, your answer to that couldn't been any worse than Mel's questions today. So
I don't ask bad questions.
No, your sex questions embarrass me.
You and your sex questions.
Oh my goodness, we all have sex. We all do it.
Nope.
And we should do it more.
My sisters don't.
trying to get to our goal weight that our doctor set by 1 year.
Okay.
Which is the same weight, by the way.
Yeah,
right?
we're the exact same goal weight. So
wow.
Interesting.
I know.
All right.
So-
Well, I'm excited to talk about your surgiversaries next time and see how you are with workout and if you're still on routine, which you should be because you girls are rocking it.
Mhm.
I love it.
Thanks.
And there will be more sex questions.
Oh my God. Just
We'll
ignore
be ready
her.
this time.
Yeah.
Next time we're
Be
ready.
ready, my friends. Be ready.
Yeah, she always waits until you're later on because she wants to know what the difference is between before and
Because I had a real difference. So I'm just saying, like, the deal for me was like, one, I lasted longer. So that was pretty cool because of the like not feeling winded. Come on. It's real shit, my friends. Real shit. And that was a big deal. And like not feeling sweaty either was a great
that's a nice
freaking
one.
feeling.
Yeah.
And being able to move around more without like, feeling awkward or, insecure about it.
Being able to be picked up, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
I will say.
There you go. There you go.
That has definitely been
See, you can answer without it being nasty.
Well, you're the one making it nasty.
I make it nasty.
God.
Do you want me to? I'll make it nasty.
No, please, for the love that is all holy, please don't.
Routine.
Yeah, you need routine with it. You'll be fine.
Oh.
One
No, I get
last
it
thing,
enough.
but it's not really about sex. But one last thing I would say is that the reason why I did make the joke about the athlete thing is because it is known that when you work out, like you're in your top performance stage. And so when you're in your top performance stage, your body wants to reproduce. It wants to like procreate. That's the whole point of our bodies. And so that's why I was like, I bet he wants to have sex all the time because like when you're an athlete and you're always in the top performance, you're like, ooh, let's do this. I need babies. It's like it's nature working at its finest.
Lucky for me, he's also a little bit overweight and he's a big beer drinker. So it offsets one another. So I'm
that
safe.
does.
There you go.
That totally does.
There you go. I like it.
100%, yeah.
I like it.
Oh, he's fantastic. He's fantastic.
I love it. Oh my
Eventually,
God.
I want to meet these guys.
I know. When we go to Chicago, we're gonna have to meet your fellas.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be a blast.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will make that a habit.
Oh.
Or a habit?
Make that a must. Make that
a must.
That's a must.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's a must.
I have to say one last thing
Yeah.
if I can. And that is that this has been the best thing that I've ever done for myself. And I know I said this last time, but I would have never done it if Michelle hadn't influenced me and helped me towards it.
Yeah.
And so thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I love it. Oh, you guys are so
Thank you,
cute.
ladies, for all the support and all the postings and all that you do for this community.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, thank you,
thanks.
Michelle, for getting her on board and messaging us. And seriously, because like now we're in your guys' lives. Like this is really cool. Like I'll never forget you guys. Like
No.
this is really cool. And you guys have touched us. And it's been nice to you.
I'm sorry. All I could think of was School of Rock when he's talking that he's like, I've touched them, and I'm pretty sure they've touched me too.
I was doing a meaningful speech.
I'm sorry. You went there.
I know.
You know where my brain goes.
I saw it on camera. I didn't hear it. I saw it. Well, I just love you guys, and I really
Yes.
appreciate the fact that you guys are willing to hang out with us and deal with all the craziness that comes with recording with us. So we definitely appreciate you. And if you guys want to watch this silliness of us, go to YouTube and watch us right freaking now. It's our Sleep Life Podcast. Hit the subscribe, ring that little bell, and it'll notify you every time one of these drops.
Yes,
So-
and don't forget to check out our Patreon,
Mhm.
patreon.com/OSLP. And of course, for all of your merch needs, our website is always there, oursleevelifepodcast.com.
Look, there's a mug right here, my
Yeah, there's a
friends.
mug right there with our little bitty logo on
That's
there.
right.
Well, that's not our logo. That's
That was a
my
fun.
brainchild.
And I have a new sweater on that has our Sleeve Life down the arm, and we have like little pockets on the sides
Yeah, that's
now.
a fun sweater.
Yeah, and it has our new logo on the back.
Yes,
So it's
because
really cool.
everybody is different. Every journey is different. So we just want you to be you. That's our new slogan, and I love it.
Oh, I love it too. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys.
And we love you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.